Hi, and welcome to Vocabulary Wednesday. My name is Chris with Magoosh, and today's theme is musical words. What do I mean by that? Well, basically words that relate to sound or even describe certain types of music. So to begin, first word's a long, nice word, and that word is mellifluous. Kind of fun to say. What does it actually mean? It means sounding really sweet. It comes from mel, which is Latin for honey, and flu, which is not the flu which makes you sick, but flu for flowing. So something that flows like honey. So if I were to take this microphone and sing, oh, that would not be mellifluous. So again, think of someone's voice that you think is really beautiful. It brings you to tears because it's so sweet sounding. And that describes the word mellifluous. Now, speaking of my voice, and I promise I won't do that again, but had I continued on and on and on, we would have clearly had a discordant song. Discordant means something that is harsh, that is not harmonic, that is jarring. And what's great about the word discordant is it can describe situations or contexts beyond music. So anything that doesn't agree, anything that clashes or is jarring is discordant. You can come from a discordant background, a harsh background where there's fighting and there's conflict. Or maybe my attire is discordant and I'm wearing a pink tie with green dress shoes. Again, it doesn't only have to relate to music. Cacophonous. If I decided to belt out some Puccini, really operatic, then of course, again, we'd go back to discordancy, but really even a stronger word, which is cacophonous. It comes from caco. Obviously sounds pretty bad, caco. So caco is a root, which means bad. And phone is the root which means to sound. Think about telephone. Cool thing about telephone, tele means distant or far. Phone is to sound, so something that sounds from far away. Someone's voice as you talk on a telephone. But going back to cacophonous, it just means harsh and sounding and horrible sounding. Hopefully not like your ringtone. Also, cacophonous can not only refer to sounds, but can also refer to relations or describe a situation in which there's discord, disagreement, and a lot of people are screaming. That could also be a cacophony or cacophonous. Finally, a word that is, kind of from music. I took a little liberties with this one. This word means touching. And what I mean by touching is not like, oh, I am poignant. No, touching in terms of emotionally moving, something that touches you at that deepest level. And I think there's definitely music out there. Part of the reason we listen to music is to be moved emotionally. And so that quality is called poignancy, or to describe music that evokes that quality, that music would be poignant. So everyone, of course, has their own interpretation for what constitutes poignant in music. I'm guessing everyone would probably agree my voice isn't very poignant. But think about some music that you like to hear. Something wonderful, something moving. Sit back and say, what poignant music. And I will see you guys next week for our next installment. Meantime, check us out at gre.magoosh.com.